How's it going? Welcome to the AQWorlds news. Let's go over everything new for AdventureQuest Worlds and Infinity actually this week. Jumping straight into it, we have a tech demo for AdventureQuest Infinity. This is number 7 already. Damn, okay. So this is for members of AQWorlds and also upholders. There's more information here on the actual post. We'll go through this quickly. I'm not going to play this on the actual video here. It's a news video for AQWorlds and stuff like that, but yeah, it's related to it somewhat. So it's a Steam playtest on PC only. They have said in the past they're going to do Android tests at some point, probably not iOS, but they haven't done one of those yet. You need to be an upholder or an active member. Someone did ask Baleen if having a membership that you bought like today would work. I don't know why it wouldn't, but they asked that and it does. So just if you want that clarification, there you go. You can buy membership today if you don't have an upholder. And I don't know what upholder of it, if it's only the last one or the one before that, because I think they've done 2 upholders now that count for the playtest, but yeah, probably. So yeah, you click join playtest on Steam there on the Steam page. Just search AdventureQuest Infinity on Steam. It's linked right here too, and this will be linked in the description if you want to click through the links. And there is a reward, the Blood Red Blade. Now this is an awesome rarity item, and so I don't think it's exclusive to the actual playtest. I think it is just an AQ Infinity exclusive, which should theoretically be available to everyone in the future. So I don't think there's any like FOMO on not getting these blades that are available in the Infinity test right now, but it is something you can get to use now in AQWorlds. Works in AQWorlds if you do get it in AQ Infinity. They added 33 quests, which I think is the most they've ever added in a single update to Infinity. 29 cutscenes, 5 unique boss fights. Yeah, so 1 very cursed mirror. I don't know if that means there's active reflections in the game or not. That sounds interesting. Improved warrior, mage, rogue, and healer. Yeah, so unified Infinity versions. Okay. Loot drops and drop inventory. We've had that before, but hopefully that got refined a bit. New stats, combat enhancements, music, sound effects, and interactive machine systems. Don't know what that last part means, but sounds interesting. Enhancements. 100% brand new, never before seen bugs. Yeah, so, and then they do a play-by-play here. Apparently at one point there was an XP and gold exploit they had to patch. Classic, if you ever played the test servers back in the day. So yeah, looks interesting. I'll probably make a separate video on this tonight, or maybe a stream. I don't know. It seems like a lot of content to go over, so it might be good for a stream. I'll log in and look around and see. But anyway, yeah, AQ Infinity, you can go test it right now if you're upgraded or have membership. Talking about Pirate Day is coming up very soon. It'll be on the 12th is when the actual chest, the first update for the chest will go live. And with that is a 10k chest, not 2 5k chests like the last one they did. It's very clear why they did that in the last one. They even explained it, I think, on the side notes post. But yeah, this one is going to be a full 10k AC chest. Just if you need clarification on that, it's good to know. They're going back to that instead of what they were doing before. Not all the 10k chests are good or anything, but I think it is a better system of splitting them up into 2 5Ks. For me, at least. I don't know. Maybe let me know your thoughts. Did you like the split 5K? I mean, hypothetically, the split 5K might be alright if they're like very good for each of them. Like if they have a lot of items and they want to split them in between 2. But it just, that wasn't the case for the last one. So it looks like Leia has finished all of the 4 horsemen art for the navals that are coming up this year. And these will all be in the Quibble, September 12th there. So yeah, you got War, Death, Conquest, and Famine. Famine's color scheme looks great. Now, I don't know, there's like a necklace on it. I don't know if the necklace is part of the actual armor or if that's part of the helmet. Kind of hard to tell without it's layered there, but hopefully that's part of the helmet. Yeah, so yeah, it looks good. These look decent, look about what you expect taking those concepts into the naval. So yeah, great job. Leia also showing off a hat and mirror cape for this armor set with a broken mirror cape as well. So yeah, the eye patch is funny because it's the gem from the actual outfit. I like that's a funny little touch. Vosai. This is a what do you call this? There's a name for this type of the mask. Plague Doctor. Yeah, Plague Doctor. So pretty cool looking outfit. You got the vials and everything you expect, and it has a special animation where it's like slamming down the staff. That looks pretty cool, actually. They got the double armification of AQWorlds. Slowly your character is getting a second arm as time goes on, which I don't really think is that bad. But I mean, you can still see the blacked out arm on that one. It is kind of a style thing for AQWorlds. I don't know. I think if they actually got rid of the, it might be something they plan on doing. If they actually got rid of the other arm, I feel like people kind of missed the blacked out arm at some point. Maybe not. I don't know, but. You can see the shoulder actually has art on it too on the other arm there. Looking good though. Great news. It looks like Izamatsu is getting art in the actual game. Someone left a comment saying I should just pronounce her full name, so there you go. So yeah, is getting actual art in the game. This one, along with this set, is being added. Alina will only do tweets, retweeting with the AQ.com stuff if the art is actually being added to the game, so both of these sets are being added. I don't know if these are finished Flash versions, what we're seeing here. This artist right now is actually offering commissions for flashed art, which are just like criminally cheap, by the way, if you're looking for art. $10 for the non-flash version is insane. Insanely cheap. You should definitely give him a tip or something. But anyway, yeah, so Alina reached out actually yesterday to the artist and asked if they could talk on Discord, and it looks like that resulted in them actually getting art into the game. So I don't know if Alina's going to commission more art, because it was on a commission post. I don't know. Probably, maybe, I don't. But a few sets that were actually posted from this artist are going to make it into the game. That's great. Love to see that. Same artist also made a concept for the internal inversionist naval, which I like the look of quite a bit, taking that into a naval. Very nice. Okay, my favorite part of these is seeing the brand new art that Aranx is making for AdventureQuest Infinity, but also AQWorlds that gets replaced, and even in the AQWorlds version of the game. So this is Captain Rhubarb. Now, one of the older pieces of art in the game. One of the older NPC arts that has never been updated to my knowledge. If you look on the wiki, it looks like they're all the same, going as far back as the very beginning. So maybe it did get updated very early on. You can see like the buttons holding. That's kind of weird. Anyway, so this is what the new one looks like. I think it looks fine, and it matches up with the new look. I actually do like the hair quite a bit. The actual shading and definition of the hair looks really good on the face. The old version looks like this. I actually don't like the hair on this one, so I actually think that's a really good update. As far as the actual like rest of the armor that Captain Rhubarb's wearing, I'm very mixed on this. Like the boot is a different color. it's like a more, you know, it's a more faded, less colorful brown color there. It's even kind of grayish compared to the original. The armor has the same look where it's like got a lot less color, less saturation. It looks like he just took the saturation slider and dialed it down like 10-15%. Like it just has that whole look to it, which is what I say about every one of these updates. It seems like they're just removing the color, but you can see the color still exists. Like it's still using very bright red on the actual bright parts of his coat, but the rest of it isn't because it's for shadow. But this one has shadows too, so I don't know. It just, to me, it looks like they remove a lot of the color from the actual armor, and the shading doesn't look all that much better on the armor. It looks a little bit over, especially the shirt. Like if you look at the shirt, the white shirt looks brown because it has so much like shading on it on the new one. But if you look at the old one, you can tell it's a very white shirt, which, you know, might not be fitting for a pirate, but that might be it's probably purposely changed to a more dirtier looking color probably. But anyway, I kind of do like the look there. So because he is wearing gold and red, so he's not like a dirty like bilge rat or anything like that. Like he's the captain, right? Anyway, my thoughts on that. It's mixed, but I think the hair looks really good. We get a look at the Darkcaster Naval Commander hairstyle. Actually, kind of looks like tracers there. I'm not gonna lie. Although I don't think it's color custom, so you're not gonna be able to make it brown. So that sucks. But anyway, you can see the actual naval too, kind of like with a white filter on top of it or whatever that is. And then the cape as well. Dominik's doing a cape for this that looks like that. When I first saw this art, I could not identify the artist. I was like, I didn't know exactly who it was without looking at the Twitter. Like like the first time I just like glanced at the art, I'm like, I don't know who did that. So it's got that look to it, somewhat. But yeah, Dominik did that, and it's part of the set. You can see it's attached there. So yeah, pretty cool looking stuff there with the Legion flag and everything.
Sup?
Artix Entertainment. Hey, someone followed my Twitch while I'm recording. Artix Entertainment, massive Gargura fans. So this will be the third Gargura related set in AdventureQuest Worlds. We'll probably get some Saba stuff soon, I imagine. Yeah, so yeah, this is it's red and blue. There's officially a red and blue anyway. So both those colors make sense for the actual character. But yeah, so there's some, I think this is gonna be able to talk like a Pirate Day. This is coming soon from Despera's Twitter here. You got a shark themed cutlass with a shark fin on it, which is a funny thing. That's a very AdventureQuest Worlds design. Shark fin cutlass. You got a few extra bits and pieces here of the set. A bunch of shark stuff there. You got some gifts as well. I haven't seen these gifts yet. I don't know what they're showing. Yeah, so a few different things there going on with the outfit. We got very long hair, which is very Despera. I do like the tricorn with the anchor in it. That looks really nice. I'm trying to think of what that was. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. So yeah, probably pick up the armor. From Blackstar, we have the what I would assume is the final update. We got the one last week, and we got another one this week with a new armor. The red armor, I think. Yeah, that wasn't in the last one. So yeah, new armor in this one. The cat on that armor, I think, is also, yeah, that's also a new thing. Maybe that's the cape, because it's not in this image. So maybe it's a different armor. I don't know. But yeah, so another look at this. I haven't seen the anime, so I don't really get the references. There's Easter eggs here. You can probably spot them. This outfit from Sidon is making it into AdventureQuest Worlds. We have the kind of a chrono theme going on with the hourglasses everywhere over this outfit. Hairstyle looks really cool. For the white is color. It is. Okay. Answer my question. The next image. So yeah, I got the color custom hair looking really cool. You got kind of a clock as your cape. Yeah, so I think this will be part of the birthday event. If I had to guess, they usually do like chrono themed stuff for the birthday event. So I'd imagine you're going to see this in a drop pool for the birthday event. I had to give a guess to where this was going to show up. Those glasses look really funky. I'm not too sure what this is supposed to be modeled after, but they kind of look like the early 2000s glasses a lot of people were wearing, but the stem on them is wrong for that look. But and like the square part on the, anyway, I don't know where these glasses are from, but interesting. Seffy with a witch design. Got the little bat on the hat, and I can't make a rhyme for this, but the dragon on your shoulder. Anyway, I'm no Dr. Seuss over here. Cool legging, everything like that. The wing being right there is kind of looks cool, but I don't really get how like the wings attached. Is it attached to the front of the outfit? Anyway, yeah, cool looking outfit nonetheless. Flakes with a Dark Blood Storm King, or is that that's the class name, right? With the Dark Bloods, these guys as a naval. I think there is a naval. I can't think of it, but isn't there one that has like the hoof and everything? But yeah, the wooden panels, like the wooden armor on a naval, could actually go. I could see that going and working. Yeah, we'll have to see the finished version of this. But I can see that working out. So yeah, nice ideas there. Artix Entertainment, who has made a whole event about making fun of AI in AQWorlds, is one of their April Fool's events like a few years back at this point, back when like generative AI was like first popping up. Has now made a post about it because something happened. So and then also it was kind of funny that they made this post, and like 2 retweets before this, Alina retweeted an AI generated image of an AQWorlds character as a statue thing, as like a figurine, and then they explained it. She didn't as I assumed in the video where I mentioned this last week's news video too. Yeah, it's just like at a glance it's kind of hard to tell, and that's basically the explanation. You can read all that. It'll be linked down below if you'd like. I'm gonna go over that right now, but okay. I actually think it's funny that this kind of article comes up for Artix Entertainment right around the time the AI bubble sort of bursting, and you see all these massive companies like Facebook's cutting back on their spending for AI. They're cutting their divisions for that, and it's just no one's making any money. They're spending trillions of dollars. No profits are being made at all. Everyone's losing massive amounts of money on it. And Artix Entertainment's over here being like, yeah, guys, we're not going to use the AI. So anyway, though, that has nothing to do with each other. I just thought it's a funny coincidence. Artix Entertainment recommend. So this is actually an AI generator. I'm not going to read this because it's AI generator, but yeah. So it's AI. They start off their anti-AI thing with a AI generated pair. Okay. Anyway, so here they say AI slop presents a real danger to the future of our games. It is a deep fear that people wielding an AI prompt will be able to create thousands of times the content we can. What we think is that there are people like us who still value art made by real people. This is why Artix Entertainment will not be allowing AI art in our existing 2D Flash games. Now, I originally, when the first time I read this, I scanned through this, and I didn't see the disclaimer they put here with the existing 2D Flash games, because very distinctly, their two most recent games, both AQ Infinity and AQ 3D, are both not Flash games. So they say Flash games, existing Flash games. They even say existing. So that's kind of weird. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm just looking into that too much. That's just how they worded it when writing it here, but and they don't mean anything by that. I wouldn't assume malice there, but anyway. Recently, we received our first ever submission from a contributor which appeared to use AI art. That's what they call it. Anyway, so an AI image was submitted as a contribution to, so someone actually tried to get AI art into it. That's bold. That's a bold thing to try to do. We declined the submission. As a result, are crafting this policy on how we move forward. When you play a game like AdventureQuest, Dragon Fable, MechQuest, AdventureQuest Worlds, and Epic Duel, know that every single piece of content in that game was created from the, okay, so AI didn't write this at least, from the endless creativity and mouse clicks from our corps of artists and game designers. But hey, Artix, you say? I noticed you said existing and 2D up there. What's up with that? Currently, every item in AQ3D was created by a real person, except for that one blip with the poster in the burger joint map. Yeah, they had an AI generated burger in one of their maps at one point. They got rid of it, of course, but we made that right by replacing them with community-submitted artwork, and this continues to be the plan for now. But the tools we use, including Photoshop, are changing so fast. For example, even the content-aware fill tool is basically AI. I mean, it is, yeah. This tool allows you to extend the background, for example. I remember someone got in trouble. I think one of the official Arcane artworks when they were promoting Arcane Season 2 used this to extend the background of one of the art. And yeah, they got a lot of trouble for that. For example, or the healing brush, which allows you to remove small imperfections. That isn't generative AI in the same way the content aware thing is. Those are the healing brush has been there for a while. Although it might use it now, I guess. Maybe they changed it. Which allows you to remove small imperfections, which again is technically AI. I'm including this small disclaimer because I don't want to be a hypocrite. While Artix Entertainment continues to be AI resistant, we would be absolutely foolish to not realize the future is coming whether we like it or not. Our guiding light is to protect our artists and our creative team members, keep them employed and making games as long as we are transparent with that. With what we do in our current and future games, you should feel proud to contribute, play, and enjoy our games. Alright, so that's it. Yeah, they read about this. They actually got a submission of AI art, which was a weird thing to see. I mean, it's almost surprising it didn't happen sooner, but also I guess it's good it took this long and they made a post about it. So that's nice. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like on it if you like it, subscribe to the channel, all that. Thank you to all the members for supporting these videos. Really appreciate that. All channel members. And thanks for watching. See you next one. Leave a comment. Peace.